Hi there, welcome back. Today we're going to learn Physical as performed by Olivia Newton-John. And the little tidbit I heard about this is that the writers originally imagined it was going to be sung by a man. And then somebody got the idea that maybe it should be sung by a woman. And I think that Olivia did a perfect job. And we are singing to honor her life and her music today. And I hope you will enjoy this one with me. It's a lot of fun to sing. I kind of put on my imaginary sweatband and workout clothes when I think about this song in honor of that kind of cringeworthy video. Still a fun song to sing. So thanks for joining me. We're going to play this one at our Day of the Dead jam. We played it in the original key, which was in I think E minor, even though we started on an A minor chord, so that we could play along with her and in that music video. But it was quite high, so I brought it down a key. We're gonna start on the G minor chord, everybody's favorite. I'll teach you the chords as we go along here. So G minor, I've got my index finger on the first fret of A. Middle comes over to the second fret of C, and the ring finger is in between on the E string on the third fret. So it takes a little getting used to, but think of it as like an F shape, adding that ring finger and scooched over, right? Takes a little getting used to. But what's nice is we're going to go back and forth between G minor and C. So all we have to do is move that ring finger back and forth. It's kind of a nice progression there. We do that 3 times. The third time, I'm going to split the bar between C and A7. So I'm going to jump from that ring finger on the third fret of A over to my index finger on the first fret of C. That's my A7 chord, and again, that's two beats each. And end up on the D minor chord for 2. When we get to the second verse, we're going to do the exact same thing. So let's walk it through here. G minor to C. G minor to C. One more time. G minor. Here's the split bar. C to A7. D minor, but then this last bar is going to be a D7. Ooh, I love it. So that's our verse pattern, and it's going to happen too in verse 3 and 4, where verse 3 ends just on plain D minor, and verse 4 ends on the D7. So watch out for that. When we get to the chorus, we've got a B flat major 7, which sounds a lot more complicated than it is. I'm going to take my index finger, put it on the first fret of E, middle is on the second fret of C, and ring finger is on the third fret of G, and the A string is going to be open. That's what makes it major 7. So consider yourself lucky that you don't have to put that half bar on there. It's like a B flat chord, but with that open A string. And we play that for 4 bars. Before we switch to 4 bars of D minor. Super simple. Then we repeat it again. B flat major 7 for 4 bars, D minor for 4 bars. And we just go back and forth between these patterns. So we'll dive in. I'm going to use this calypso strum. If I find my G minor chord here for a moment. Let's get into the groove with that. I know for a lot of folks this is sort of the default strum pattern, but not everybody's. So take a moment, get in the groove. Ba. We'll vamp back and forth, G minor to C, back to G minor to C. Here we go. Saying all the things that I know you'll like, making good conversation. I gotta handle you just right. You know what I mean. Verse 2, took it to an intimate restaurant, then to a suggestive movie. There's nothing left to talk about unless it's horizontally. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk, your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Again, let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk, your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Verse 3. I've been patient, I've been good. Tried to keep my hands on the table. It's getting hard, this holding back. If Oh, that's always just so much fun to play. Oh, such fun lyrics. One thing I realized I forgot to mention at the very beginning is that you'll notice when I got to those 2-beat chords, C to A7, I broke out of the calypso strum. So I played through G minor, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, back to calypso, right? You can technically still play through that calypso pattern, but to really feel the movement from chord to chord, I break out of that strum pattern for a moment and just do a standard, hitting the new chord each time I get it there and then go back. So just something, if that was tripping you up, you can go back to the beginning and try it again. You're always welcome to come and play with me anytime here. Work just on the chords, just on the strum pattern, just on the fabulous singing. Each way of coming to practice does contribute to your learning of the song. So enjoy your practice, and I'll see you next time around.